Why are people saying no? No. Why are people... Kaisenat has a robot, a remote controlled robot, and it's advertised as having, decently good balance, like if you... Like that. That shit ain't even fall. Early into the stream, he was testing the balance. He was pushing it. He was kicking it. He made it fall.
Oh, wait. Oh, where your mom at, boy? Where your mom's at, my boy? Where your mom? Oh! What the fuck was that? Wait, he's extra heavy, right? Oh, watch out. Bro, this is 70,000, bro.
People are mad at that, calling him abusive, saying he's a bully, saying all this stuff, and that's really fucking stupid, but I'm not even gonna focus on that, right? Because Kai already responded to them. Kai already said, this is a robot. There's no feelings, there's no emotions. I control everything this nigga does. Y'all niggas lost touch with reality. Y'all niggas is weird. That's what he said. He said, I'm punching metal. I'm getting more hurt than this nigga. This nigga has no capacity to be hurt. You know what Twitter's dumbass rebuttal is? You know what these dumbass niggas and these dumbass bitches fucking rebuttal is? That's the mindset that white people had when slavery was a thing. Right, and I already knew I was going to get pissed off recording this, so I have a list of reasons why that makes no fucking sense at all as a rebuttal, as even a sentence, as you can say, in this context. We're going to start off with the most obvious one. This is a young black man being compared to a slave owner for kicking a piece of metal that he controls, that he bought. Oh, sorry, I left out that key piece of information. He said, you think because I spent
70,000
on something, I'd be able to use it however I want to. And people are saying, this is what white people thought. They bought black people, and they thought that they could just do whatever they want because they bought them. So now that we have all the context, let me just go through my points right now. I'm gonna just go through the points because I don't have time to sit here. And that's simply just not the way that racism did not start because they saw people and they went up to them and said, here, let me give you money so you can be my slave. Let's play along with it. Let's play along to the bullshit. Let's roll around in the pig shit. Fuck it. I don't care. We can turn into bacon today. Let's say robots were cognitive. Saying this is the way slavery started is insinuating that we haven't already enslaved robots. If robots were a thing, we would have been enslaved them, right? You have Siri on your phone, right? The algorithm that pushed this video to you was made by a robot that a man coded, right? You realize how so many things in our lives are coming down to robots. And so they'd already be enslaved. Your Alexa, your fucking vacuum, your charger, probably not your charger. Every time you look something up on Google, that's you enslaving a robot because you're too lazy to walk to the library and find the book about the information that you need, right? If we really boil it down to every little single thing and think about it in the most extreme way possible, every time you open your phone and look something up, you're enslaving a robot. This robot had I'm not even gonna keep doing this. This is stupid. What the fuck? Mind you, robots still aren't real, right? But let's continue. Let's continue the entertainment. Let's say they did have pain receptors, right? And Kai pushing and kicking and whatever the fuck else he did when he knocked him on the ground. Let's say the robot actually did feel that, and he was sad and depressed and went home and popped Benadryls. That's still comparing something very small and minuscule to fucking slavery. Do you know how many years slavery went on for? Do you realize slavery was not only an American exclusive thing? Do you realize slavery happened throughout the entirety of the time periods throughout everywhere in the world? Can you believe that? This is like saying that time that you got bullied in 2nd grade, right? This is saying that time that somebody shoved you into the locker, put gum into your hair, broke your pencil in half. That's like saying that is slavery. That's like saying they enslaved you. Do you know how fucking stupid that is? Right? Even if the robot was real, this is mild bullying. There are friends who sit here and fist fight each other. There's friends who will sit here, fist fight each other until they bleed and not give a fuck. But pushing a robot down, that's where the line is drawn. Now you're doing too much. Now you're doing a little bit too much. But telling somebody online they should kill themselves for no fucking reason other than they have an opinion that you slightly disagree with, that's completely okay. That's completely okay. Telling a real human person with real human emotions and real life traumatic events to deal with to kill themselves is perfectly fine and accepted and normalized. But having a remote-controlled robot that you knock down is too much. What the fuck? What the fuck? This got me changing personalities. This made me go from Kermit to Elmo. Why? Wow, this made Elmo come out. Now Elmo's mad. Now Elmo's mad. What the fuck are you talking about? Even Sesame Street's not this fucking sensitive. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'd rather hang out all day with Rocco than deal with this bullshit. What the fuck? So sorry about that. Moving on, right? Even if the robot was real, had a bunch of pain receptors, Kai bullied the fuck out of it for 2.5 minutes. What about other parts in the stream where Kai is not bullying it and not knocking it over and actually treating it like a respectable human being, even though it's still a piece of metal? The same way you don't care about Kai treating it nice should be the same way you don't care about Kai treating it bad. And if I really want to sit here and dig into the nitty gritty, you saying that is basically saying that all black people or every slave to ever exist only has the value of a remote controlled robot that you can make do whatever the fuck you want. So if anything, saying statements like this is perpetuating more racism than right? We're not even gonna talk about how you can't just see something that you don't like and just throw a label on it. You can say that, oh, I don't like the way he's doing this. Oh, this is making me feel a little way. Oh, I don't like. Okay, but when you sit here and start throwing labels and throwing all this shit, that's just not healthy. That's just not healthy for you. It's not healthy for the people consuming it. It's just not healthy for anybody involved in the situation, right? When you see something you don't like, your gut response shouldn't be to just throw the worst insult, the worst name, the worst label you can ever think of, and take it to the most extreme exaggerations to get the most terrible outcome possible. Like, bro, Kai is not gonna fucking reverse us back to 1800s, bro. He's not. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? This is a black guy you're comparing to a slave owner, by the way. I don't think I can emphasize that enough. And I know Kai's not gonna get backlash for this, because he already responded. He's not gonna lose sponsors and shit because of this, right? It's not like a big thing, but it's just like, what? Why are we comparing it to slavery? Like, can we just have this be this is a lesson for the future? Just because a streamer does something you don't like doesn't mean you have to throw a label on it and try to cancel them. You don't have to look at streamers every little single action and try to nitpick that and break it down and like we're doing surgery, playing fucking Operation, but you're hitting every single fucking side because you don't seem to care about any logic. I don't get it. I don't understand. Can we just stop being stupid? That's all I can say. Thank you. And matter of fact, fuck that. I still got a little bit more to say, right? People saying like, oh, so you bought it so you could do whatever you want with it. Oh, that means you're a trafficker then, right? That means you're a trafficker, obviously. Do I really need to sit here and explain to you that 99.99% of people are not buying other humans? That's like if you bought a Stanley Cup, right? You spend what, 40, 50 bills on a Stanley Cup, right? And you're like, fuck it, I want to take it to the beach and build a giant little Stanley sandcastle, right? This is like me judging you for doing that. And you saying, bitch, I fucking bought it with my fucking money. I could do whatever the fuck I want with it. And then I go, oh, so you're just gonna traffic people now? You fucking terrible trafficker person. Just because you say you can use it how you want to use it, that has to mean that you want to use it in a terrible way. And you can't just be a regular person who wants to, like, right? Do we understand that? Just because someone says I could do whatever the fuck I want with this, don't mean they want to do something bad. It just means it's my choice. You have no control over that. So what are you trying to stop? Like, what the fuck? If I'm holding my baby in my hand, this is Oreo, by the way. I've had him since I was a little kid. Say hi. Right? But if this is my baby in my hand, right? You come up to me, you shouldn't be holding him like that. Bitch, I can drop this fucking baby right now if I want to. That don't mean I want to. It just mean I can. And you're not gonna fucking stop me. But now that's all I have to say. Thank you and good night. For the second time. I'm still recording.